Warning, due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Fuck you! Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the foul mouth, Commoner Urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Before I dive into this bitch, I want to give a big shout out to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do it for all you guys. So yeah, as you guys can see, yes, I still have my backdrop here with my portrait of the United States with my 3 of my ocean liner models. I just recently did my top 12 favorite ocean liners of all time. If you're not fucking watched that, go ahead and fucking watch that first. I would probably recommend that, because today I'm going to review a book about ocean liners, and it's a big fucker, so it's a big beefy motherfucker. And right here she is. It is titled the Hulton Getty Picture Collection, Liners, The Golden Age, and it's in other languages too, by Robert Fox. And of course on the cover is my favorite liner of all time. If you watched my 12 liners of all time, you would probably fucking know that. The SS United States. And of course there's the side of the book, and finally there's the back side here, and that's on the decks of the RMS Hallmark in the 1920s. Anyway, this book is absolutely just an amazing treasure trove of photographs. Fuck. Shit. Anyway, it says, Liners, the Golden Age chronicles a great era of ocean liner travel from the close of the 19th century to the launch of the QE2 and beyond. In an age when a sea voyage stood for adventure, escape, and for some, the prospect of a new life in a strange land, ocean liners with their glamour and prestige more than captured the imagination. Rivalries between nations abounded, epitomized by the race for the Atlantic and the prized Blue Riband, and reflected in the names of many of the ocean giants: Vaterland, Britannic, Île de France. From first class to steerage, deck games to banquets, from the celebrations of maiden voyages to the adversity of disaster in both war and peace, this book contains over 350 photographs from the Hulton Getty Picture Library. And you're probably wondering, yeah, it does. As soon as you open it up, there's a nice picture of the Empress of Britain, which was also on my list. And the thing is, it's in 3 languages. It's in English, it is in German, and it is in French. So, anyway, this book tells through photographs the history of the ocean liner and fucking ocean travel. And yes, you don't read all this. Usually the first set of pages is usually the English set. This is the German set. Finally, this is the French pages. And right here, chapter 1, the race begins. And there's an awesome picture of the Mauritania. And we'll look through it. And like I said, there's not a lot of reading because, like I said, this book is in 3 different languages. And even the picture captions are in 3 languages: American, German, and French. And this is one of the first of the 4 funneled liners. This is the Kaiser Wilhelm the Große, which is Kaiser Wilhelm the Great. See, it shows you ocean liners from the turn of the century up until, see, like the big giants like the Mauritania. That's an awesome picture of the Mauritania. It's another one of my favorite ships, along with the Lusitania. Just love the design profile of them. They look like big giant racing boats. And of course, the Titanic. She's covered pretty well in this book. So is the Olympic. There's actually a really cool picture of the Olympic. Yeah, right there's one, but there's another one right here. Awesome picture of the Olympic as she was launched in Harland and Wolff. But as you flip through these pages and read them and stuff, it really gives you a sense of the history there was behind a lot of these ships. Like in this one photograph here is Balin's Big Three. That was the Imperator, which became the Berengaria. That's the Majestic, which was originally the Bismarck. And this is the Leviathan, which was the Vaterland. So, like I said, there's a lot of amazing pictures in these books. There's another amazing picture of the Olympic. Olympic's another one of my favorites, along with Titanic and Britannic, of course. I love the Olympic class as a whole. Here's an awesome picture of the Aquitania. Another one of my favorites on my own fucking list. Specifically named. Funnels on the Aquitania. Stern to the Olympic. The bow of the Leviathan. Look how much space there's between there. Not much space at all. I bet somebody from out there could fucking throw a rope or a stone onto the stern of the ship, or someone could throw something to the bow of the American liner. I bet they probably could. That fucking close to each other. But lots of pictures in here. Lots of incredible pictures. And of course they're showing some really sad pictures. The scrapping of the Mauritania, which honestly that's just makes me sick to my stomach. Of course the Empress of Britain, one of my favorites. Along with the Mauritania, the Hallmark, and the Columbus. Another German liner. Here we go, the Normandy. Another one of my favorites. It was number 3 on my list. The beautiful Normandy. I wish there was a model kit ever, honestly. If there was a model kit of the Normandy, I would fucking jump on it like a rabid crack addict monkey for a banana. Just because I just think it'd be fun to build them. I built a custom model of the Normandy for a friend of mine years ago out of cardboard that was much, much bigger than my SS United States or my SS America. It was scaled to them, so of course Normandy was over 1,000 feet. But there's a nice aerial photo of some ships. Like I said, lots of great pictures in this book. That's basically what all it is, primarily, is pictures with captions. So it didn't take a long time for me to read. It took me maybe a few hours. And right here's a nice picture of the United States' forward funnel, which I love that image. Awesome image. And this is an awesome image too, as she gets tied up to Le Havre, France for the first time. Got the dockyard workers, and look, she fucking stripped her paint off, guys. Like, there's a joke I made about the United States, and I'll do it again. She's a very racy ship. She's very risque, very racy, because she strips as she runs. She strips across the Atlantic. Get it? Strips, because she strips her paint. Stripping, racy. You guys probably fucking understand what I mean. It's a joke, but a lot of great pictures in here. And of course, one of my favorite pictures of all time, the United States racing across the English Channel. And of course, her going into Le Havre, France. Absolutely just a splendid photo. I'd love to have a poster of that, poster size one of that. And of course, we have the Andrea Doria, which is another one of my favorite ships on my favorites list. And of course, in the very end, talks about how the Queen Mary was decommissioned, turned into a hotel, the destruction of the Queen Elizabeth, and of course the completion and the service of the Queen Elizabeth II. That's why the book ends. So, overall, what would I rate this book? A massive fucking 10 out of 10, guys. I'll explain why. It's loaded with photographs. If you love ocean liners and you love to see more about the history of ocean liners, like especially photographic history, this book is definitely the one to fucking get. And I think my brother bought this for me for like $3 or $4. It was at half price. He said, "Hey, look what I found for you." I was like, "Holy shit." I actually wanted this book, but they wanted like $35, $40 online, so it's like, fucking sweet, bro, yeah. So yeah, it's a fucking awesome book. If you guys can get your hands on it, like either to the library or fucking buy a copy for yourself. I recommend buying a fucking copy and having it. It's a great resource book for photographs of ocean liners, especially if you're looking for any specific views of certain ships, because there's a lot of good views of certain ones in there. I feel like shit, so I'm sorry guys if I've been coughing and all this fuck. Fuck, sorry guys. I've been sick, so I'm still pounding on anyway. Like I said, I give this book 10 out of 10. Fucking 2 thumbs up, amazing book, so I would like for you guys to check it out, so yeah. So anyway, that was my review of the book, Liners, The Golden Age, by Robert Fox. If you have any questions or comments about this, or anything I do, leave them in the fucking comment section below, I'll get back with you. I do love talking to you guys, I do really, so yeah. And anyway, and if you're new to the channel like the shit I fucking do, hit that fucking subscribe button. Hit that damn notification bell, never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban, saying smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love you all very much. And I'll catch you on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. And let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden in Trump 2024, baby. Yeah.